Hi, my name is Renee Bubetz, and welcome to Real Estate Simplified. Today's question is, as a realtor, how can you help people invest in commercial properties, and what advice can you give them? Well, this requires a sit-down conversation where you really have to ask a lot of questions to find out what the client wants to do and what their goals are. As you know, there are many types of commercial properties. So I need to determine what type they're looking for. For example, what kind of business they have will determine the type of building they require. Do you need a business building where your client can come to meet with the customer? If so, we need to determine what kind of a business building, as there's three different types. The first one would be Class A, then there's Class B, and Class C. Class A, being the top of the line, is a very high-end building, mostly located in downtown areas like the Bonaventure. Class B is a nice building, not as high-end, and can be found in more suburban areas, kind of like a bank building. Class C is the most affordable of the three. It's not a lot of frills, but it does allow you to customize the building any way you like because it's more affordable. There are so many questions that I could ask. Do you want a building that's just big enough for your business, or can you afford a bigger building where you can lease out some extra space and derive an income? Do you have a commerce business and need warehouse space? Or are you manufacturing and need industrial space? Perhaps you want to buy a strip mall, a retail center where there's 5 to 15 businesses or so with a big box retail to anchor the tenants. If you don't need to purchase a building for your business, many customers like investing in multi-residential units. That's 5 units and above in commercial, where you can collect the rents each month and become a landlord. Once I can determine what your area of interest is, then I can guide you to the next step, which is finances, to see what you can afford. Are you doing a 1031 exchange? Are you paying cash, or are you getting a loan? Commercial loans place a big part of their decision on what the property brings to the table, meaning the condition of the building, the income that it brings in, as well as your down payment. Instead of relying solely on what the owner brings to the table, which is all about his income, his debt, and his down payment, like they do in a residential loan. Once you have these things decided, then we can begin the next step, which is that age-old adage, location, location, location. The better the location, the better return on investment you make in the long run, and a better caliber of tenants, which in these days I think is pretty important. I want to thank you for watching my video. If you would like a copy of my free book, Everything You Ever Wanted to Know About Commercial Real Estate, please reach out, as I'd love to get a book in your hands. And let's sit down and have a conversation and formulate a plan. Here's my number. It's 626-643-7363.